Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with Mattel's recently released WWE Elite Collection Series 34, DOINK THE CLOWN. Yeah, this ain't no ordinary action figure review, it's an action figure comparison with Jakks, Pacifics, WWE, Classic Superstars DOINK from 2005. You know how it goes, they're gonna go head to head as we take a look at the various aspects of each action figure, then at the end of the video, you guys declare a victor in the comments below. Oh bloody hell, there's someone at the door. So Jakks DOINK was from Series 6 of Classic Superstars, and I do look at it through rose-tinted glasses of nostalgia, as back in 2005, that series was the one that got me into collecting WWE action figures. Ultimately, years of collecting Jakks made me a creature of habit, so when Mattel replaced Jakks in 2010, it took me a while to get my head around the change. If you've only ever known Mattel's WWE action figures and are without that nostalgia, then you might be laughing that Jakks made DOINK as ripped as Triple H. Heck, they even made Rey Mysterio as tall as The Undertaker. So yes, Mattel's has more realistic proportions, being a bit rotund and as such more accurate to DOINK. Taking a closer look, and if any, something that Jakks did better than Mattel was the facial likeness. Here it's not head and shoulders better, pun intended, but I think the Jakks one has a slight edge over the Mattel one when it comes to looking a little more lifelike. The dark wash of green in the hair also heightens the reality. And talking of hair, that's where Mattel's Elite takes up the baton with a trio of interchangeable hair pieces. One of these feels a bit like an accessory for accessory's sake, in that it isn't really distinct enough. Both frizzy clown hair that look a little bit like broccoli, but kids don't be eating them, they ain't 2 of your 5 a day. Then thankfully this third one is more distinct looking, it's more ratty, and to me this is the one I'll leave on DOINK as I display him. Squirreling the other two away into a bag of accessories likely to never really see the light of day again. Plus he also comes with a bucket, has an articulated handle, and with this he is ready to throw confetti on some brat at ringside, or throw water on Marty Jannetty or the like. And if I said Jakks' DOINK borrows Triple H's muscles, then so does his accessory, which is a sledgehammer. Now let's take a look at articulation. The heads of each rotate, both are able to look down and up about the same amount. The shoulders, the arms rotate and move up, Jakks a little more so. Both have upper arm rotation, single jointed elbows, rotation at the wrist, and a hinge that moves down and up. Now this is where Mattel's Elite articulation kicks in over Jakks' basic articulation, with an ab crunch that moves this far forward and this far back, and both have rotation at the waist. At the hips, the Jakks DOINK's legs isn't able to move out to the side, whereas Mattel's moves out this far. Both move to the front about the same amount, then Jakks' DOINK moves back more. Mattel's have upper leg rotation, then a double jointed knee, whereas Jakks' DOINK just has a single jointed one. Mattel's DOINK rotates at the top of the boot, Jakks' DOINK does not. Then like many of a Mattel Elite, DOINK's ankle hinge is frozen, Jakks' DOINK isn't, but then Mattel's has an ankle pivot, which I appreciate. So all things considered, and I have to go with Mattel's DOINK. I think it's a rare Jakks Pacific figure that can hold up to a Mattel one, but I'd ditch both of these for Jakks Pacific's Classic Superstars Series 27, DOINK the Clown. I love the jacket this one has. Plus, although I think it's the same sculpt as the earlier Jakks one, I like the way the arching eyebrow makeup gives the face more menace, tipping the hat to DOINK's earlier evil heel period. And to that end, I wish Mattel, in light of the interchangeable hair pieces, would have considered going the whole hog with interchangeable heads. That way they could capture two different expressions. While DOINK's babyface is probably how he is best remembered, it would also be good to have a head you can swap in to represent the earlier evil DOINK. I guess I just want more out of this new Elite. Don't get me wrong, it's okay, but with the way Mattel drip feed collectors flashback figures, it'll likely be the only shot they take at him. And digging out the Jakks one makes me miss how 10 years ago we classic wrestling fans were spoiled for choice. I mean, look at the packaging back showing the other figures in Series 6. It would take Mattel years, if ever, to squeeze out that many, and yet Jakks somehow managed to do it with one single series. Anyway, let me know which one you guys think best represents DOINK the Clown. Click the video on the right for my previous action figure comparison, give this video a big thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.